and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're getting ready for a holiday party and I'm going to be cooking 2 different items for you at home. I'm also going to be showing you a really cute way that you can put something together quickly without having to stress out too much around the holidays. So today, without further ado, let's get cooking. Today we're going to be doing sausage balls. Now, how many times have you been to a holiday party and found these festive little snacks that usually are served on a toothpick? I've done it a dozen times. It used to be one of my grandma's favorite things to make for the holidays, and all of us kids really enjoyed it. So today we're going to be recreating sausage balls. Woo! Okay, for our recipe, I have a quick reference here on my phone, so let me just get you in touch with what you're going to need at the store. The first thing you're going to need is 2 pounds of sausage. Next, you will need cheese. I do recommend sharp cheddar, it just tastes better. And for this, you're going to also need 2 pounds of cheese. We're not making a few little sausage balls, we're making a lot. Last but not least, you will need some Bisquick. Bisquick is going to be super easy to use, and you're going to need 6 cups of this. Okay, before we start combining all of our ingredients, the first thing we need to do is warm up our oven. We need to put it on 300 degrees. Okay, there we go. Now for our second step, we're going to be mixing all of our ingredients. It's pretty simplistic. The recipe just says 2 pounds of sausage, 2 pounds of cheese, and 6 cups of Bisquick mixed together, and then roll them into little balls. Guys, I got ahead of myself. What was I thinking? I got so excited about using 2 pounds of sausage for this that I didn't consider the fact that I only bought 1 pound of cheese. And I like cheesy balls. So, we're going to half what we just put in here and make 1 pound of sausage balls instead of 2. So, backtracking. It wouldn't be the holidays though without a little backtracking, right? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, now we're back on track, guys. Now let's add 1 pound of cheese. Ooh, that's a lot of cheese. Like, a lot of cheese. We have our knife! Yay! Okay, 1, 2. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so let's cut this right in half. There we go. And we'll just save that one for breakfast or something. Now, let's just push this sausage into here. Ew, so satisfying. Ew, it got on my fingers. That's not very satisfying. But, okay, so we're going to actually have to get a lot of this on our hands next because we're going to have to mix with our fingers. So, let's just get this all out of the package first. And, oh, I hate touching meat. I normally wear gloves to do this. I would definitely recommend that if you have any, but I don't have any today, so. And squishy time. You're going to want to spray your baking sheet. I like to use olive oil because it's a little bit more of a healthy version, and you know, we're eating all the sausage, so why not choose at least one healthy option? So let's go ahead and make our little balls. You want them to be about 1 inch, so we're just going to tear off a little bit right here and then really work it. So as we work it, we're going to create these little balls of happiness, and they're going to be so good. So we've got it all together. This is basically what they're going to look like, and then we are going to bake them. And voila! This is 1 pound of sausage, 1 pound of cheese, and 3 scoops of Bisquick. That's a lot. Now, we have 2 of these wonderful trays, and let's reference our recipe. It looks like we are supposed to bake them for 25 to 30 minutes, or until they're brown and not pink, obviously. Now, our second item is super special to me because it's something my dad makes. So I'm hoping convincing him to come and help me out a little bit will be something that's in the cards. There's a few more items here, so you're going to need ham. Maybe not this much ham, but ham. Yeah, ham, definitely ham. You're also going to need some of the Pace Picante Sauce. We also are going to use a few spices. You can mix and mingle whatever you would like for your own, but we personally prefer the Mrs. Dash and just some regular paprika. Next up, we're going to have a block of cream cheese. Next up, you're going to need some regular flour tortillas. We prefer to do the larger ones. Okay, so Dad totally agreed to help us out. So I want Dad to kind of take us through the steps. He was already chopping up the ham back here because, well, let's face it, we don't need the whole ham. We only need part of it. But other than that, I have no idea what we're supposed to do. So Dad, tell us what we're supposed to do next.
We're going to put some ham in this chopper and chop it up. Now, I found it easier to cut it in more cubes. It chops up a lot quicker that way. So we'll do that, and then we'll take it out of there and put it in the bowl to be mixed up.
Okay, so Dad's going to do this as a demo, and look at this. Okay, so this is how it works, guys. He's putting it in there, and he's going to just slice and dice until it's tiny. So through the magic of Vlogmas, all of this ham has made it into the bowl through a lot of hard work from Dad, and we're ready for our next step. The chaos has ensued. The dogs can smell the food. They are so excited about Vlogmas right now, but it's time for us to go to our next step, so Dad's going to tell us what's up next.
Okay, we're going to take the ham.
Ooh.
You know, we got quite a bit in there, probably at least a couple of pounds, maybe 3 pounds, I don't know. We'll take the cream cheese, put it in there.
And it is softened, so don't put just super hard stuff, otherwise it's going to be way too difficult.
Alright, we're going to take our picante sauce, or whatever sauce you want to use.
Ooh.
Pour it in there, the whole thing, 16 ounces. Alright, we're going to take our seasoning, and we're going to season it as much as you want, whatever to your flavor. I usually put whatever I feel like putting in there. And another seasoning here, paprika. And then next thing we're going to do, we're going to get a mixer and mix it up.
Dad is over here working, like putting these together. He added a little bit of pepper just to taste. It's super important that you taste the food as you go to kind of suit what you like or don't like. So, we're learning from Dad today. Okay, so the oven went off and I checked and it looks like everything is good to go. Dad is getting us prepped for our next step, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the sausage balls. Okay, in the oven we go. And they're sizzling. Ooh, look at these. Okay, we're gonna cut into one of them and make sure that they are in fact done really quickly. And then if they're not, put them in for a couple more minutes. We'll cut into this one right here. And we could probably handle a couple more minutes. Okay, before we get started, we're going to lay down a little layer of wax paper so we have a barrier between the table and our product. And should be kind of interesting. So I'm going to do that while Dad gets ready to assemble. I feel like I'm more handy doing these little things. Maybe not.
All you have to do, reach in your bowl and get a scoopful, just kind of spread it out. Once you get it made, once you get it spread, then you start rolling your tortilla. And the more stuff you put on there, the thicker it'll be. Okay, once you get that done, it's ready. Set it aside and start on your next one.
Dad has been hard at work and has all of these tortillas rolled and ready to go. So what's next?
Alright, now we're going to put them on this plate. We're going to set them in the refrigerator. You may want to put them in the freezer to cool them down quicker, but you're trying to get them where they are easy enough to cut without them just pulling them apart and everything.
If you are not handy in the kitchen and have never been asked to bring anything to a holiday party because, well, they know you're not handy, this is going to be the one for you. You can make something that looks really, really cute and festive without having to worry about cooking anything. For this, you're going to need only a few items. And like I said, there's no cooking involved, so this is going to be very simple. They have these little bags at most grocery stores. They contain broccoli and cauliflower. You're going to want one of these. You're also going to need one yellow bell pepper and a few cherry tomatoes. We're about to make a Christmas tree that even you that are a novice and unable to cook can handle. So let's get it together and start our plating. For that, we're going to be using a large tray. You can use one with or without handles. It doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure that there's enough room where you can really lay out your veggies. Okay, I went ahead and cut our pepper into little slivers. Anyone can do this. All you need is a knife and a cutting board or a flat surface, and you can cut away and create pepper slivers. So next up, we're going to open up our broccoli and cauliflower, and we're going to start building a Christmas tree. Now, a Christmas tree is just a triangle shape. If you went to elementary school, you identify with this as a basic shape. So it's not that hard. We're just going to create a triangle using our broccoli. Now, as we're building our triangle, one of the things that we're going to use our peppers for is going to be our garland. Every good Christmas tree has garland, right? So I'm going to take some of these little peppers and place them kind of in between. Now, this isn't meant to be like the prettiest tree on earth. It's just meant to show that you brought something to the party and that you actually tried. We have tons of cauliflower, so we're about to create snow. I'm going to add one more layer of garland first. And create a star at the top. We have the basics of our tree. Now let's put down the remainder of the cauliflower for our snow. But now it's time for us to add our ornaments, which are our cherry tomatoes. We're just going to add a few of these just kind of throughout to make it look more festive. Okay, it's plating time, so I'm going to go ahead and plate the sausage balls. There are so many, and I have this cute little inexpensive tray that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. This is going to make any of your items look a little bit more festive without having to break the bank on expensive platters. So, without further ado, let's line our tray. Those are looking yummy. I can't wait. I just really can't wait. It smells so good in here. So this is our little festive tree. As you can see, we have all of the little veggies that you might want at a holiday meal. This is a larger platter, so I definitely would put a dip in each corner and probably go ahead and do a pretzel trunk just to add a little bit more. But all in all, not too bad.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your peppers?
Okay, so we've plated all of our dishes except for one, and it's the one we've been waiting on. Dad just got these out of the freezer, and he is about to cut them up and plate them on yet another little inexpensive cute plate. Now, it's the time I've been waiting for. I'm probably going to drool. Dad's going to cut these up, and then I'm going to snatch one.
Your ends, because you don't put your filling all the way through, your ends are going to be gone. You're going to take them off first. You don't need them. Then you just, however wide you want them.
Since we don't need this.
I usually do about an inch on each one. Make sure you have a good sharp knife. And you might want to have something to wipe your knife off in case some of it does stick to the knife.
the dogs are going crazy. They cannot stand the fact that it smells like ham, and well, we know from the video the other day that Champ is kind of obsessed. So I think now we're going to go ahead and try our stuff, take it with us to our holiday party, and eat, because we're all really hungry. I hope these recipes have been helpful to you. I want to thank my dad for helping me learn how to make roll-ups for the first time. This is what holidays are about. It's really about the food. It's really about the food, guys. Until next time, I'm going to be back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. What will we get into next? I'm just going to keep on eating. Bye! It's so yummy. I just want to eat it by the spoonful. You saw nothing. Nothing. Some ham? Are you wanting some ham? Yes? You want some ham? Yeah, okay. Ham, is this what you wanted? Tell me. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. Good boy.